I found 3 really desirable sealed Nintendo DS games on Facebook Marketplace for $60, which is a little bit under 50 Great British pounds. I asked the seller where he got them from, and he said he found them in a storage unit that he won on an auction. I put a photo of these up on my Twitter, and people started saying that they looked a little bit suspicious, which I just found really hard to believe. I mean, how is it possible that someone has faked this Nintendo seal here? It's like a proper Nintendo seal. But I just couldn't believe that this would be faked. I was super excited by these, and the guy saying that he bought them from a storage unit, that would make sense, because what if that storage unit hadn't been accessed in a long time? It wasn't until I went on eBay and I found one here that was actually graded. Now, I know that grading isn't exactly super legit, but this one is sealed and there is no Nintendo strip running through it. So as the person said on Twitter, it is possible that these are not meant to have this Nintendo seal running along the center of it. But then what concerns me greatly, and I hope that no one has got scammed by this as well, is that there are others for sale on eBay that are sealed, or at least claiming to be sealed, that have this strip running through. But then if you look up close, Mario just looks like far darker than you'd expect him to look, right? I mean, it doesn't look as bad as that on my one, but the fact that it's coming out like that in a photo, when the photo looks really, really bright, I think that it is possible that there are a bunch of fakes kicking around. So, what I'm going to do for science is open one up and see, is the manual fake? Is the cartridge fake? Is any of it fake? Is any of it even real? Like, is any of it real? Are there signs of wear on the box? Like this little box, have they repackaged a box? And is that fake too? Or is that real? What is real of this? Like, is the whole thing fake? And why are they making such accurate fakes and then selling them for so cheap? Like, is this an old fake or is this a new fake? I honestly have so many questions. Right, we need to work out which one we're going to open first. I think we'll go for Animal... No, we're going to go for Mario Kart DS. Here we go. This is a emotional moment where I will now be unsealing a sealed DS game because someone on Twitter told me that it was fake. Is this a good idea? It's too late now. I don't know anymore. Oh, goodness me, that was painful. Right, here we go. Let's open it up. I feel like a kid at Christmas, except I'm about to get scammed, which is never a good feeling, to be honest with you, but my channel is a good resource for people, and hopefully you won't get scammed, and I will instead. Okay, so, I mean, I don't really know how I could tell if the box is real or not. These boxes are fairly, like, thin plastic and a little bit flimsy. But let's open it up and see inside. Ooh, yeah, that cartridge does not look right. We're going to take a closer look at the cartridge in just a second. Let's take a look. Wait a minute, look at this. Look, this is exactly why I wanted to do this. The box is broken. The sealed box that we have literally just opened up right now on camera is broken. So is that because this is an old box, or is that because the quality of this fake box is bad? I think there's going to be a few things that we're just not going to be able to get to the bottom of in this video. But yeah, I mean, that's cool. I didn't even know there was a recycle sign going through there. They're so accurate. But the quality of that is just off. It is just not right. Let's take a look inside and see. I mean, it's a pretty good copy. I can't lie, it is a pretty good copy. The quality, though, of the print, it's going to be hard to pick up on camera, but the quality of the print in some areas is pretty bad. I haven't actually got one to compare it to side by side. The actual quality of the paper itself is pretty decent, but when you start to look at stuff like this down there, the quality of that is a little bit pixelated, as is this sort of top strip along here as well. Like if I show you, can you see how the word controls is nice and sharp, and then that's a little bit blurry? But I don't know if that is actually just how it was, but I'm fairly certain that this is fake. Let's take a look. You know, yeah, I would love to be able to give you a completely definitive answer right now, but this is so hard to tell. This is great. This is great. A great quality print. And the paper just feels like really nice and shiny. Oh, this is so difficult to tell. The red flag for me is definitely the cartridge. Oh my goodness me. Okay, there is no doubt about it. This is horrible. The biggest telltale sign for me is that Nintendo logo. How did they go to that much effort to make a copy and they didn't even use the right size oval that goes around the Nintendo logo? Look at that. You can see that that is clearly a fake. And what that obviously means at that point is that all of this paperwork and this box, and obviously the fact that it's sealed, is all fake. It's all a whole load of heebie-jeebie phony baloney. Oh, that is actually highly emotional. The sticker quality on the actual cartridge itself is not that bad, and I don't have a like brand new game to show you. One interesting thing that I just have actually spotted right now, can you see how the corner of this sticker is rounded? But then this one is cut and has a sharp edge to it. This one is rounded, this one is cut. And I mean, you can see hopefully quite well on the camera there and make your own judgment of the label. I do think that it has a bit of a sort of a different finish to it, but then this one is my original Animal Crossing game cartridge, so that would have been handled quite a lot. This obviously being the American version is going to have slightly different licensing and stuff on the front, but yeah, the original seal of quality does lie to us today. Sadness. Okay, well, I suppose that is depressing. Yeah, that is actually quite depressing. I'm going to get a DS and we'll see if it even works. I'm sure it does. Here is the Nintendo DS Lite that I recently refurbished on my main channel. Let's go ahead and turn it on and see if it works. Well, there is currently no Nintendo logo on the screen. I don't know whose fault that is. Is that the fake cartridge or my bad refurbishment? Oh, no, okay, it's my bad refurbishment. Okay, that's nice. Right, here it is. The game is there. I have no doubt that this is going to work absolutely fine. So yeah, as you can see, that works absolutely fine. I had no doubt that the game was actually going to work. Oh, look at that. It draws the name from the DS and puts it in the game. So there we have it then. That is really quite depressing. It's very hard to tell from the photos on Facebook and through the kind of plastic that this is fake. But yeah, I think when you start looking up closely at the box, you can really tell. But the quality of the print is very good. The quality of all of the paper is very good. Everything's really nice and glossy and shiny. I think unless you knew what you were looking out for, which in this case, I think it is just down to things like the contrast, because that Nintendo logo looks great there. And the print quality is actually, it's quite a sharp image. Like, it is a very sharp image, but I think it's down to the contrast that really gives it away. And well done to the people on Twitter for spotting that. Do I feel robbed? Yes, I do. Yeah, I do feel robbed, actually. Be careful out there. This is a reoccurring thing that seems to be happening to me an awful lot at the moment. So yeah, it's fantastic. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching this video. I'm going to go and cry now. Goodbye.